Nepal. So I think we could start maybe.
Yes.
So
welcome everyone
Mhm.
to the opening ceremony of the Hague International Inter-University Law Debate Tournament 2025. Today is the official start of the 8th edition of this international law debate competition. We are delighted to welcome participants from all regions of the world and to encourage exchanges, both academic and professional, as well as growing connections between the old participants.
Yes, so this competition, of course, it's 8th edition. It started in The Hague here with students, and then we got contact with more universities wanted to join it. So it was years ago, and we are very happy to see that there are still additional universities who are joining to connect with students, to connect with other institutions around the world through debates, through legal discussions, obviously, and as well assessed by an international jury. So we'll be very happy to welcome all of you, and as well to address some key discussions that we have nowadays around the world through different continents. And of course, this is connected to the main theme, the central theme of this edition.
For the central theme of this edition, you might be already aware from some of the communication before, and if you paid attention, of course, at the closing ceremony of 2024, you will know that the 2025 edition focuses on climate, space, and movements of living species. So the themes of this competition's rounds will be directed on different aspects of this, on how it translates to practice, giving you opportunity to explore both known and emerging areas of law, apply your knowledge, and exchange both ideas and practices throughout jurisdictions with each other.
You are 32 universities around the world who will be participating. Every continent will be represented, different legal traditions, of course, and you will use your own argumentation, you will use your research skills, argumentation skills, in order to showcase how actually legal education is given in your institution. So all levels, of course, of students who are studying law, who are good in argumentation as well, who are trained to simply improve through the competition their skills and to have an impact in their future career, are welcome here. It will be a lot of commitment, but still a lot of positive, I would say, outcome, because you will meet new persons as well through the competition. Of course, we know many of you by email, but we'll be very happy organizers to see you for the first time as well here from The Hague, and be aware that yes, there are many people will be watching you. All the match will be on the Croat Foundation YouTube channel, so you'll be able to see your teams performing as well. And finally, before moving to the first message from actually the winners of last year, so University of Lusaka, I would like to as well thank one of the partners within the room, Oxford University Press, and as well another partner will be supporting later this competition, UNITAR, United Nations Institute for Training and Research. And we have, of course, to pay a lot of, let's say, thanking for the international judge. You will see that they are covering as well all the continents, and we are extremely grateful to have them coming back. Some of them, it will be the 4th or the 5th time they are judging this competition. And finally, we will start now the competition. We'll finish it in June, so it will be a lot of match. Actually, it will be in total more than 64 match, and all of them are public, as you know. If you win, if you lose, you always gain something out of this match, and of course, we hope that you will enjoy this experience and learn as well on new topics connected to your studies, of course. So now, I think we can move to the first message, which is from the winners of last year. The University of Lusaka came to The Hague to win this competition last year. And they were facing as well another university who reaches the final, and they had a match, and that was the University of South Pacific. Both of them have some message actually to bring from their experience to share with all of you, and with some advice as well, of course, hopefully that you reach as well the final of this 2025 edition. So, greetings to, of course, Asietu Tandolvenkosi Mdala, Hilary Tinomiti, Austin Buendo Kachenga, who are possibly watching the match together with their coach, with coach as well of this new team of this year as well, will be competing, Professor Lumbama.
Hi everyone, my name is Nicole Tangera Zobwanya, and I was one of the student coaches for the University of Lusaka in the 2024 Hague Debate Tournament.
Hello everyone, my name is Austin Wendo Kachenga, a member of the University of Lusaka debate team.
Hi everyone, my name is Asiatu Mdala and I'm a world champion.
Hi, my name is Tino Miti and I'm one of the reigning Hague Debate World Champions.
Hi, my name is Teresa Lumbama Caputo, the coach for the 2024 champions.
I believe that one of the best advantages that we had at the University of Lusaka was coming from the school that we came from. We had a school that supported us not just with infrastructure or Wi-Fi, but a school that supported our talents. I am currently in my third year, and my school was willing to explore my passion and talents as a debater, and they allowed me to be on board on this team as a coach. So going into this tournament, I'm just encouraging both the debaters and the institutions that they're coming from to be supportive of one another, and surely you will win the 2025 edition.
I would like to say this debate was a culturally enriching experience in which I met different people from different cultures and different spheres of society. I would like to advise each and every one of you to understand yourself, know your own rhythm, and trust your teammates in as much as you are going to do your research. I would like to give a big shout out to our friends, Prince Sultan University and Monash. Congratulations to all those that are coming to the next segment of this debate. Peace.
So if you want to be a world champion, I've got 2 tips for you: resilience and flexibility. Resilience, because this tournament is so demanding, so the pressure doesn't get realer than this. There will be blood, sweat, and tears because you'll be required to research on topics you've never even learned about before. And flexibility, because you have to keep learning from your mistakes. Every performance and every round is an opportunity for you to improve from your previous performance. So all the best, and I hope you're the next world champion.
I'd like to start by congratulating you guys on this big decision of entering this prestigious competition. Now, just some general advice for you guys. You need to remember that you're in this competition for a reason. You deserve to be here. But that being said, what I would advise you is that the way that you want to stand out is by keeping an eye out on the details. What I mean by that is that picking out the nuance and the motions, because we all have the same resources, but that's what's going to set you guys apart. Other than that, take on the advice that you're going to get from my other colleagues, and we wish you all the best in 2025.
As a coach, your aim is to make sure that the different personalities in your team work together towards ensuring success. It's very fascinating and very interesting to be part of this tournament because of the different topics that you get to encounter. Make sure you have fun and don't forget to take note of every single moment of the competition. I wish you all the best and may the best team win.
All the best from the University of Lusaka.
Voilà, that was a message from the winners from last year. So many thanks, greetings in Lusaka and in Zambia in general. This year we'll have 2 universities, so we're very happy to see that as well in Zambia. There are more and more debaters as well in the format of the Hague Inter-University Law Debate Tournament.
Indeed, and it's always a pleasure to see the past participants returning either as coaches or a few years later, as the past year and this year have proven, as judges. So it is always welcome to see how we can maybe help you to grow and reconnect you with the teams and universities that you meet along your journey throughout the competition. And on that note, we would also be delighted to share with you the video message from the vice champions of the last year's edition. In the video message, you will see participants from South Pacific University and specifically students Mr. Varunesh Vikash Parmal, Ms. Visha Vishalini Prakash, and Ms. Kaya Nagmalal.
So yes, at this moment it is 1 a.m. in Fiji, but they made the video indeed some for that competition as well to speak about their experience of last year.
Bulavanaka, my name is Kaya Lal, and I, alongside my teammates Varunesh Pamal and Visha Prakash, represented University of the South Pacific at the Hague Inter-University Law Debate. So the Hague Inter-University Law Debate was a competition of 32 law schools from around the globe. As a team, we went up against 7 leading law schools. These were the University of Manchester, University of Akureyri, Masaryk University, the University of Chile, Western Ontario University, Prince Sultan University, and the University of Lusaka. So we focused on contemporary international law issues. Varunesh will discuss the topics we had.
Hello everyone, my name is Varunesh Parmal, and some of the topics which tackled in the Hague Inter-University Law Debate included international arbitration, digital law, sports law, and contemporary environmental law issues. It was very rewarding going head-to-head with all these universities, listening to their arguments, their perspectives. USP placed second at the Hague Inter-University Law, which is a major accomplishment for us. We just finished behind the University of Osaka.
Participating in the Hague Law Debate competition allows us to interact with many students around the universities around the world. Hello, my name is Visha Vishalini Prakash. This debate did broaden our horizon, but also it cemented the USP School of Law, not only regionally, but also internationally.
Thanks everybody!
So many thanks as well to our former participants, the finalists, so the winners and the finalists. I want to mention that many of them actually on the track to become lawyers. They will have start their training to pass the bar exam in their own jurisdiction. So greetings to Mr. Permal as well, who is helping the next team who will be competing this year, because yeah, it's possible to be coach after you participate to the unique time, the only possibility actually to participate to the competition as debater. The next year you can be coach, of course, of the students who come after you. So many thanks as well for helping the next students. So now we'll give the floor to our guest speaker, Miss Kilborn. Can you hear us?
I can indeed. Thank you very much.
So now we will give you the floor to say a few words on behalf of Oxford University Press, our first support for this competition for several years now. So thank you.
Wonderful. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to participants and supporters all over the world. Thank you very much, Mr. Larange, Ms. Urbanova, and the Corex Foundation for this opportunity to once again be part of the Hague Inter-University Law Debate Tournament. On behalf of Oxford University Press, I'm delighted to welcome all of you to this prestigious competition. It is wonderfully inspiring to see so many dedicated students, educators, and supporters come together to engage in the art of legal debate and advocacy, and it is wonderful to hear from past participants as well. At Oxford University Press, we recognize that behind every participant, there's a team of mentors, teachers, and peers who have worked tirelessly to prepare for this event, and we would like to say that we see your commitment and effort, and we thank you for the role that you are playing in shaping the next generation of legal minds. At Oxford University Press, we're committed to supporting access to high-quality legal resources, and we are very proud to be a sponsor of this initiative. As part of our support, we're providing all competing students with access to the full Law Trove collection. Law Trove is a tool designed to enhance your research and understanding of a diverse range of legal disciplines. And some of you will already have access to Law Trove through your universities, but for those of you who are not familiar, this resource will allow you to explore key legal texts, gain insights from leading scholars, and refine your arguments with well-sourced, authoritative information. Beyond the competition itself, the skills that you develop here, critical thinking, legal research, structured argumentation, and effective advocacy, will serve you throughout your careers, whether you pursue law or any other path. The experience of collaborating with teammates, engaging in rigorous intellectual debate, and challenging different perspectives will undoubtedly enrich your journey. We encourage you to take full advantage of this opportunity, immerse yourself in the process, learn from one another, and embrace the challenge ahead. Also, have fun. Regardless of the outcome, the knowledge and experience that you gain here will be invaluable. On behalf of Oxford University Press, I wish you all the best in this competition, and we really look forward to seeing your hard work and passion in action. Thank you, and good luck.
Thank you very much, Claudia. And again, it's very, I would say, helpful for the students. For all these months, they will be able to look for their legal reference, and they will be able to cite thanks to the collections that you are giving access to. So on behalf of the Corax Foundation, and of course on behalf of all the teams participating, many thanks, of course, to Oxford University Press, and for this continuous support, and again for this year to showcase, of course, to foster the research skills, particularly of all the students. So now we'll move to the next element, which is very important for the competition, obviously, which is the fact that what you are doing this moment, this year, will simply add for your university a place as well in what we called, since this year, the World League of Legal Debate in the Hague format. So the reason why actually we created, let's say, this this World League is because first, obviously, there are universities from all around the world represented by the students, and you know that universities are having ranking as well based on research, but not often it is mentioned the performance of the students in world competition, moot courts, MUN, and debate competitions, for example. So that's why we wanted to pay as well tribute to those who have already participated on behalf of your university before, or if you are the ones who start, actually, who are the pioneers, you will actually bring your university into this league, and this will be permanently updated. It means every year, after the result of every edition, then it will change, of course, the ranking at the world level and as well at the regional level. So, since the competition became an international competition, we had, of course, several winners. So we are in the 8th edition, and we had winners from Brazil. So greetings to Dumbledore Law School in Belo Horizonte. We had winners as well from Ontario in Canada. So greetings as well to the participants and the coach who helped to win the first actually title for North America. And we had as well the University in The Hague who won as well as the competition. And before the University of Lusaka in 2023, that was the University of Antioquia in Colombia won the competition. So as you can see, you get into this ranking, and every year the position change after the result of one edition. So we are happy to see, of course, several participants, but thanks to indeed the students who already represented, they already placed in the ranking the university, and we welcome the new universities in this league. And be aware that as well, your ranking is at the regional level as well, per continent. So you will find more information on the website of the Corax Foundation, and for the update, this will be as well at the end of this edition. So it is the last time you see this current ranking, because it is based on all the results until 2024. And at the end of this 2025 edition, there will be a new ranking based on the results of all the teams for this 8th edition. So now we'll talk about the general themes and the topics, and I give the floor to my colleague, Monsieur Benoit.
Thank you very much. As you can imagine, the emerging topics that you encounter in news, as well as the traditional aspects of law, which are the cornerstones of the legal system in your countries, that are cornerstones of international legal order, are quite at the forefront of not just legislators and law practitioners these days, but also for news agencies and journalists, as well as it brings attention for the developers and new the new emerging technologies. So to reflect the changes, this year's topic is focusing on international spaces, specifically through the iteration of climate, space, and movements of living species. The competition runs from this day officially, but also from the 8th of February, as more and more teams will start to receive their debate statements. So that's when the official preparation for the debate statements and their first debates will be starting until the 20th of June. The final week of the competition will be happening on the week of 12th of June, 2025. It will be a combined event with the sister competition of the Hague Inter-University Law Debate Tournament, which is running in parallel and is held in French language. So not only will you have the chance to meet and interact with your fellow participants from this competition, but should you decide to travel to The Hague, and of course our team is happy to support you as much as we can, you will be able to interact and meet the participants from the sister competition too. And perhaps a bit more on the specific rounds that you can expect this year. So in the first day, you will encounter debate statements, again, unique for each of the match, that focus on the climate change, state responsibility, and environmental law. In here, you will be able to explore the topics of international law principles, as well as the principles of environmental law, topics of jurisdiction, state obligations on the international field, as well as towards their own citizens. In day 2, you will explore a bit different version of this, and that will be more on space governance and commercialization of outer space. Again, it sounds like a new topic, but you'll be quite surprised how many of the already established legal cornerstones you will encounter for preparation. In day 3, concluding the group phase, you will encounter another more common and most used approach in regards to the emerging topics, and that is trade, investment, and corporate responsibility in green economy. If you're familiar with the new updates with the ESG frameworks, corporate social responsibility that you might have encountered already in your studies, you'll be able to use this knowledge as well as any knowledge that you have established through the cornerstones of your studies. The group phase will conclude in the April, which will bring us to a little bit of pause during the competition. This is what we would call a mid-edition break. You will have a networking event that will be held virtually. Already we utilize always a platform Gather, where you will be able to have direct conversations with your fellow participants, as well as general discussions on more, let's say, engaging topics with speakers that will be happy to connect you with. 8 finals is the first round of the elimination phase of the competition. It means that in this round, it will be a direct elimination, whereas in group phase, the 2 best teams from each group will proceed into elimination phase based on the points and point averages they will be gathering during their debates. During this stage, you'll be direct winners will be passing into next stage. So the topics for this part start with human and animal migration in international law. For quarterfinals, we are reaching a bit more specific topics and perhaps more demanding in regards to your understanding of legal principles and awareness of their implementation during practice, and that is liability and compensation for environmental harm. But you might also encounter a specific debate statement or debate statements that are supplied by one of our partner organizations, again in the theme of the general competition as well as of the round. In semifinals, the final round before the final week, you will be encountering debate statements on the digital, artificial intelligence, and climate-related legal challenges. So even more specific, we will be starting through the group phase for the more generalized topics, the general concepts of international law, and as you proceed, as you get more used to with the functioning of your team, the dynamics, as well as the research and approach to preparing for the debates, and the more specific and more demanding topics will emerge. And during the final week, on the day of your final debate match, the topic will be focusing on emerging legal frontiers in biotechnology and sustainability. So there is not much more we can give you that will spoil the surprise of the final debate statement, but this is it. Step by step from the day one until the final match, you'll be able to hone your knowledge, hone your practice, and your confidence and teamwork. So starting with climate change, state responsibility, and environmental law statements, continuing on to space governance and commercialization of outer space, moving on to trade, investments, and corporate responsibility in green economy, moving on to human and animal migration and international law for the first round in elimination stage, to liability and compensation for environmental harm, or theme by one of our sponsors as a surprise, to digital artificial intelligence and climate-related legal challenges, to the final topic on emerging legal frontiers in biotechnology and sustainability.
We would like as well to thank everybody, because you know that it's important as well that we see already who will be debating. All of you will have, of course, several matches through the competition, but we wanted as well to have the audience, the public. You know, all the matches are public, so it means that your family, your professors, your fellows at university, maybe future employers, they can see you, of course, and as well you are representing your organization, I mean your institution. So we would like to thank all of you for having sent those photos, and of course officially make sure that we can see you already before you will start debating. We'd like to thank as well the student associations, because student associations are supporting, are helping, and as well because thanks to the faculty, they are allowed as well to host some internal selections, for example. And we are in contact with them, of course, to know who represent your university. So it's a pleasure to see that all of you already, you are in the mood and you are ready actually to present your institution and as well your country. And we are sure that it's as well the legal tradition that you have been learning at school in your years of studies that you will be already showing during these next 4 months. So you can still send your photos if you did not send, of course, and we have 1 or 2 photos as well to publish, but it's already a pleasure that we can get familiarized to see you already on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, and of course during the next months on YouTube for your own performance. So thank you again, and of course we'll share your photos which are coming as well, like these teams. So greetings to all of you, of course. A few words concerning the jury. So as you know, the jury is international, like all the participants. So we have the continents, the countries which are represented, the universities, the student associations. On the side of the jury, we have, of course, legal experts. Legal experts because, yes, like you, they have been students. Like you, yeah, they have experienced different extracurricular activities during their studies, and they know what it is actually to showcase orally some skills already that you'll be using during your career, like oral argumentation. And for all the judges, many thanks, first of all, because you were asked by students, you were asked by student associations when you were nominated, actually, to be part of this international jury. And many thanks as well to the judges who have been already judged in the past and have been nominated by the COREX Foundation for this edition. We know that, of course, you are giving your time actually to support this competition and as well participate to this international overview of course, what legal skills can be in this competition. They will receive grading rubrics, of course, during this competition, all the judges, and we can tell that we are very proud of actually to see it is representing the different continents. So there are professionals from the participating universities, there are as well lawyers who used to work in universities. So we have legal professionals from different areas of legal practice and academia. So many thanks. and we are proud to see that indeed there is commitment every year to give advice. You will see the feedback from the judge in your grading rubric at the end of the rubrics with comments. All these judges will assess one team only one time. So it means that you will never have more than one time the feedback of one judge. Every match it will be a set of three different judges compared to the previous match. So it's a way to have different point of view and opinions, but many advice from many recognized professionals in their field connected to international law. So many thanks again, dear judge, for your support and to as well share your experience with the students through the grading. Now it is what we would like to, as well to know, of course, is who will be with you in your group. So we give the floor for the group A. So which universities, Mr. Urbanova, we have in the group A?
In Group A, we are delighted to welcome back the champion of last year's edition, University of Lusaka, joining us from Zambia. In the year of 2023 was their first participation, where their team placed on the 21st place, and the year after they took their place as the champions of the whole tournament. For the second placement, again, just for the note of those of you that are joining us for the first time, the allocation of groups is done by randomizer, with the exception of the Seed 1 and Seed 2, which are the champions of previous editions. So, second team in Group A, we are delighted to welcome back the team from Bulgaria, the team of Sofia University St. Clement Ohridsky. They joined us first in 2022, where they placed on the 10th place in the ranking of the competition and have gradually improved and expanded on their team, on their teamwork, and their approach to research and presentation of debates. We're also delighted to welcome back King's College London. In Group A, their first participation took place last year, where they placed in the 8th place in the ranking. This year, we're delighted to see returning. Group A will not be complete without the Kathmandu team. Kathmandu University from Nepal joined the competition in 2022 for the first time. They're placed in the 6th place, and we are delighted to see returning faces of the first participants as their coaches or mentors throughout the next editions. So
it makes actually having three universities, the four universities that you can see, they will have their match in this order that you can see on the side of the screen. Obviously, this will of course add to the ranking of those universities at the end of the competition. So now we move to the group B. The group B is with the University of Melbourne. The University of Melbourne, it will be the first time they participate. We are very happy to see that every year, indeed, from Australia, the University of Melbourne is sending a team. As well, greetings to Mr. Jokic, who as well been helping the Melbourne University Law Student Society. So many thanks to come again to this competition. And we know that for you, you start the academic year at this moment, so you will be nominating your students during the next days. Welcome back as well to the University of Manitoba in Canada. So in Winnipeg, we'll have again the pleasure to welcome the students from the faculty, the Robson Faculty of Law, I think the name. So third participation for the University of Manitoba, you'll be in the same group than the University of Melbourne. We have as well the university here, the Hague University of Applied Science here in the Netherlands. As you can see, the competition started with this university and then joined by the Brazilian university. So I think that we will have actually a quite exciting set with already these three universities in the group B. And finally, we have a new university joining. So first time, new entry in the World League, new entry as well in the North American zone. So welcome to Yale University, first participation, and we have seen the nomination of your students a few days ago. So welcome, and we hope, of course, you will enjoy this format of the competition. So you are in the group B with the 3 other universities, and we'll have the match during the next weeks, let's say in 10 days from now, more or less, concerning this group B, which is presented here with the day 1, day 2, and day 3 match. Now we move to the group C. In the group C, we welcome a new university from India. Dej Bhagat University, welcome. So we know that you are discovering this format. You already had a friendly match earlier in January. So you are placed in the group C, and your opponents will be National and Kapodistrian University of Athens in Greece. So it's first time participation for a Greek university in the English-speaking debate competition. We have already in the French-speaking debate competition some Greek teams, but this time, welcome to this competition, and you are as well in the group C. And greetings to ELSA. ELSA has different chapters. ELSA is the European Law Student Association, so many thanks as well to give the opportunity to students in this university and in some other universities to participate. And in this group, we have as well a returning university from South America, University of Chile. So welcome back. We have one participant of last year is a coach for the 2025 team. So many thanks, muchas gracias to la Sociedad de Litigación in the University of Chile. So welcome back this time in the group C. And the last team, the fourth team for the group C, Thai University of Technology, as well known as THIULDT University. So the team from Estonia will be competing for the first time. So as you can see, it is supported by the International Law Student Association, the chapter which is in Tallinn. So many thanks and welcome back to the competition with this new team this year. So on the right side, you can see the order of the match for this group. So we are done with the group C. Now we move to the group D.
In Group D, we are delighted to welcome back the Prince Sultan University, joining us from Saudi Arabia. In 2024 was their first participation, where they placed in the very good 4th place for the first participation. So it is an inspiration also for all the newcoming universities. Don't get discouraged when you will be first time experiencing the Hague debate format. For the next team in Group D, we are delighted to welcome Belo Horizonte University, who joining us from Brazil. It's not the first Brazilian university, but it is the first time participation for Belo Horizonte. We're delighted to make acquaintance with the Federal University of Minas Gerais.
Then we have a university in Milan, IULM University. So it is the first time this university is participating. They have a debate club over there. So welcome to this competition. You are the second university from Italy participating to the Hague Inter-University Law Debate Tournament in this history. So we hope that you will enjoy this experience, and of course you will make connections already in your group of universities and through the competition with other participants. We encourage you as well to connect if you want, looking for the other participants, of course LinkedIn, and through the announcements when we mention the students participating. And we have as well the Latin American University of Science and Technology, ULACIT, in Costa Rica. So welcome, bienvenidos, to the first team from Costa Rica, and I think this is as well the first team from Central America, so we are delighted to have a first participation from a university from this part of the world. So you are in the group D as well. So in this group D, as you can see, we have a former participant and we have 3 new participants. So welcome to all of you, and on the right side of the screen you will see the different match from day 1 to day 3. Group E now.
In Group E, it's a delight again to welcome returning University of Birmingham, joining us from United Kingdom. Their first participation was happening in 2024, where their team placed on the 5th spot of the ranking. So welcome to the team of University of Birmingham. We hope you have just as fruitful debates as your predecessors. For the first time participation, we welcome the University of Kansas from the United States of America. It is their first participation in 2025. It's an honor to welcome new participants every year, and even more so in 2025, where we have so many good and excited newcomers from what we understand of all the communication we have received from the teams so far.
And we have as well the University of Botswana. The University of Botswana participated last year. They were in Group A, if I remember well, last year, and we are happy to see them back. So thank you for joining from Botswana, and we are happy to welcome you into this Group E. And we have Durham University. So Durham University, as well, first participation. It is one of the 3 universities from United Kingdom participating this year. And of course, thank you to the European Law Student Association, the chapter in Durham University, for supporting, and as well to have helped students to get to this international competition for the first time representing Durham. So here you see that there are 2 teams from United Kingdom in this group, but as well as the university in Kansas and in Botswana. There's a list of the match on the right side from day 1 to day 3. Group F.
In Group F, well, we are happy to welcome back the University of Lagos, joining us from Nigeria. This university's first participation was in 2022 edition, where their team placed on the 7th place, and since then they have participated both in 2023 third and 2024 editions. So welcome.
And as well, we have the University of Bologna, so Alma Mater Studio Room, it's the full name. So welcome back to the team from Bologna. It is, as you can see, already the 4th time, and thanks to Dr. Mauro Gatti, and as well to the participants who came from debater to coach, and even for the first time they will be judged among the first debaters, because they are done with their studies now. So we welcome a new team, so thank you for coming. Grazie mille, of course.
For another returning participants, the Tilburg University joining from the Netherlands. We would also like to give a special shout out to Elsa Tilburg, that has supported the participation of this university since 2022. As you can see, the team has consistently ranked over the course of the editions. It's always a good learning opportunity and networking opportunity for the teams to interact. So welcome.
And the University of Zambia, second university from Zambia, so next to the University of Lusaka. So we are happy and we are welcoming for the first time a team from the University of Zambia in this group F, and of course we hope that you will enjoy. So it means that in this group we have 3 actually returning universities and 1 new university. You see the schedule of the match from day 1 to day 3 for this group. Group G.
In Group G, we are delighted to welcome returning university from Czech Republic, Masaryk University. First joined the Hague University Law Debate Tournament in 2023, and it is now the 3rd year their team is participating. It's an honor to see returning coaches as well, so shout out to returning participants.
We have as well the University of the West Indies in the Caribbean islands. So 3rd participation as well, so it means we are happy to see that indeed through the years there is a tradition which is starting in this university. Just for you to know, there are different campuses. This is a campus which is in Trinidad and Tobago, so as well greetings to the campus maybe one day as well from Jamaica and Barbados who might want to participate, but greetings as well to the coach. And we have welcomed once even a team here in The Hague, so as you can see, you can as well visit The Hague even if you are on another continent during that final week. And Panthéon-Sorbonne University, so Université Panthéon-Sorbonne, so Paris 1, Panthéon-Sorbonne University from Paris in France, obviously. So many thanks to ELSA, so it means European Law Students Association, the chapter which is in Paris 1. And it is the second time we had a team doing the first large edition with 32 universities from Paris. And now, 3 years later, we have again a new team, thanks to ELSA. So greetings, bienvenue, of course. And we have OP Jindal Global University. So for OP Jindal Global University, as a global law school, we are very happy to see students. I understood as well that they have been participating in the past in other competitions. The first time they try this format. So welcome from The Hague, welcome New Delhi, and we hope that you will enjoy this experience. So here you see the program of the match. So 3 returning university and 1 first participation. So we hope that you will like, of course, networking as well between the match, and during the end of the match, there is a networking part at the end of each match. So do not hesitate to connect. You never know, I mean, for your career, it would be good as well to keep contact after each match with your opponents. Group H.
In Group H, we welcome the returning University of South Pacific, joining us from Fiji. This team's first participation was in 2023 edition, and really, we do encourage you to connect and find each other as well on LinkedIn. There will be also networking opportunities that will provide you connection windows throughout the debates, as well as through the newsletters. You will get updates on how to keep in touch, maybe also with the past participants, and maybe with your teams as well in the next editions through the alumni networks. So it's good to exchange experiences and know-how throughout.
Second university, welcome to the University of Malaya in Kuala Lumpur. So welcome, it is the first participation for a university from Malaysia. So we're happy to have Malaysian students in the competition, and you are the second university in this Group H. And now the third university is University of Maryland. So you are the third university from the United States of America, and you will be competing in this group along with the Malaysian University and the University from Fiji. So we would like to as well thank to as well the School of Law in the Francis King Carey School of Law in the University of Maryland in Baltimore. So you are as well in the first participation, so welcome. And the last 32nd university in this competition, the Catholic University of Lille. So as you can see, after the Hague University of Applied Science and after as well a Dom Elder Law School, this is a university who participated a long time ago for the first time. So it is a very consistent, and we're happy to see that they proposed a team as well in English this year. They have as well a team in French. So there are 2 teams for this university this year. One in English for this competition. So welcome back for the coach as well. And we hope that you will enjoy and you will be debating with the 3 other universities in this Group H. So here you see the schedule concerning the group phase for the Group H. And we are done with the composition of the 8 groups, so 4 universities for this edition. And here you have an overview. We'll share, of course, these overviews after the ceremony, today and during the weekend. So you'll be able, if you want, to share it on LinkedIn, in which group you participate to this edition. And do not hesitate, of course, as I said as well a bit earlier, to share each time there is a mention about your university in this competition. So, in your network as well, and maybe future employers, they will see that you are participating to a world competition. So yes, these are the 8 groups, and we will start, of course, very soon, because tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, next week, on Thursday, there will be already the opening match. So the opening match is always, I mean, since last year we have opening match, but it's a tradition that the winner of the previous edition, because they are in the group A, they have their first match right after the opening ceremony. And of course, it's a new team will be representing the University of Lusaka, so it will be the very first match in this competition for the students. And we'll be facing, yes, another member of the group A with Sofia University. So we invite you, all of you, of course, it was mentioned in the email we sent together with the information about this ceremony, to attend and to watch the first match and to see indeed an example, the first example of, let's say, 2 universities who are debating on legal topics, legal topic. We remind that all the topics are sent by email 7 days in advance, so it means today they will receive their topic, as they will have their match next week on Thursday. So this is the local time for the 2 countries. You will always see the local time as well on YouTube, and of course in checking on YouTube we'll know what is the exact time for your location as well, wherever you watch around the world. So this is all for us. Many thanks for attending this session, and of course many thanks to the support we get from UNITAR, for Oxford University Press, and I have to mention as well Air France KLM. There is one element we want to tell you, is that if you want to come to The Hague, you can let us know and you might get a discount from Air France KLM, because simply, yes, yeah, KLM is a Dutch company, and if you come to the Netherlands, it might be possible that you go through the Amsterdam airport. So this is the reason why we share a bit more information about it through email. But this is all concerning the first elements of this competition. And as you can see, you will see more persons joining during the match. We'll be there, myself or Miss Urbanova, but we'll see as well persons who have been helping us through different editions, Miss Munteanu. So yes, you will know more and more about the members of the COAX Foundation during these 4 months as well.
Yes, and just before we close off the session, just a short reminder, we are always an email away, so do not hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions. You will receive your debate statements, as my colleague said, 7 days in advance for the debate itself. If you have any concerns or you are curious in regards to specifics, if it's a general topic, feel free to reach out. Do not hesitate, and the clarification will be provided to both yours and opposing teams. So without further ado, all the best for the competition. We welcome the returning teams and we welcome the incoming new teams, and we hope you have an engaging and exciting time ahead.
And my last words is to tell you that please enjoy very much this competition, because maybe it's just for fun. It's maybe the only competition which starts in winter here in Europe and finish in the beginning of the summer. And you see through the time, through the match as well, the haircut they change as well through the competition from the very first match until the final. So including myself. So yes, enjoy, and of course if you have any question, don't hesitate to send any email to us on the COAX Foundation Gmail address, and we'll be happy to answer you through the days. We know that there's still some match to adjust to the schedule, don't worry. This will happen during the next days. And enjoy the experience. Many thanks. Thank you very much. Dakujem.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.